welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guess what? It is the second Law of Attraction video this month. So I listened to all of you and all of you were like, Emma, do more Law of Attraction videos, like do more, do more. So I made the step in taking 2 videos a week now, every Tuesday and Friday at 6 p.m. So not all of them are going to be Law of Attraction, but you get 2 a month now, which is better than 1. I would really love to know if anyone manifested that, by the way, because so many of you said it, that you need to do another one, you need to do another one. I listened, I got the message. So this is like the 8th or 9th video in my Law of Attraction series now. So make sure to check out the playlist on my YouTube channel with all the other videos in for all hints, tips, tricks and topics on Law of Attraction. So today I wanted to deliver my 11 top tips for Law of Attraction. I picked 11 just because I like the number and 33 seemed a little bit excessive, so 11 seemed like a good number to go with. So these top tips are to manifest successfully and to help get yourself in the right vibe and in the right place for the Law of Attraction to work for you. So number 1 is to set clear goals. Now it's so easy for us to just set a goal and be like, I want a nice house. Well, okay, that's great, but you need to be specific. So I'd think about the location where I wanted the house. I would think about who I wanted to live with me in that house, whether it's my family, my husband, whatever. I'd also think about what type of house I wanted. Did I want a pool? And really visualize, like really get into that headspace of visualizing each detail. Now, a lot of people will disagree with that and say like, oh, you shouldn't be specific. You should just say, I want to be wealthy, and then the house will follow. Yes, that's great. And that also works fantastically. But I felt in my life that from my own personal experience, being specific and like really, you know, time frames I think are rubbish. You do not want to put time frames on anything, but ideally you want to be specific in what you want, like especially with a partner. You know, everyone's like, you need to write your list of a perfect partner. So why wouldn't you write a list of your perfect house or your perfect life or whatever it is, your perfect job, for instance. So a lot of people have a lot of success with, you know, when they're applying for jobs, for example, they write down the salary they want and they will always get the exact salary, the exact job. And, you know, like you put like, I want to work with happy people, and, you know, it all comes together nicely for them. So I do think it is very, very important to get specific, get like so close to the mark of what you want, because the universe is always listening, the universe is always saying yes. So you want to make sure that it's exactly what you want and not like a weird, because I've had it, I've asked for things and then it's happened but not in the way I wanted it to, like it's still in a really positive way, but just not in the exact circumstance or the exact, you know, in the exact way I wanted it to. So get specific and let the universe do the rest. Don't question the hows, it will come to you. I would also set goals monthly and yearly. So in my happiness planner I have, which I actually have it next to me. So in the happiness planner, for example, this is like my planner I use, I absolutely love it, and it's Law of Attraction. You get to set monthly goals and yearly goals. So on the monthly goals section, I haven't filled out March or April's yet, but yeah, I will just write down what goals I want to set for that month. I won't put time frames, but you know, mostly they do happen within the month. Set your monthly goals and then set your yearly goals as well, but I just wouldn't put any pressure on time frames. Like, I just wouldn't. I mean, I've written a list, like famously, I spoke about it in my other video of when I found my notebook when I went on Radio 2 and like found like this morning hadn't been ticked off, and then like everything else had been in my 2015 tick list or 2016 tick list. So it is worth doing. I just don't think hold on to the fact it has to be done in 2017. I think just write the list of like, I want to achieve this year, but hold in your mind that even if it's next year, it's still going to be amazing. Number 2 is don't let anyone tell you you're crazy. So, you know, the Law of Attraction, as more kind of normal as it's becoming to talk about spirituality and Law of Attraction and fate, destiny, whatever you want to call it, some people do just look at it and think, oh my god, what is she doing? Like, you know, all my like old friends, hence past tense, used to mock me for it. They used to think I was crazy or that it was like stupid. And you know, like people who even do believe it came up to me and said like, Emma, the universe is not giving you these things, you're just working hard for them. Yeah, I am working hard for them 100%, but equally I'm putting my faith in my spirituality and faith in the universe, and I'm taking inspired action, like still that opportunity has to be brought to me. Like I haven't just miraculously got that opportunity, it's obviously what I've manifested. But you will find that when it starts working and working magnificently, everyone suddenly jumps on the bandwagon. So that's fine, let them do their own thing, but don't let it sort of knock your confidence or knock what you want to do. Like, you know, some people think I'm mad when they come in and see all my crystals on my bedside, but that's just what I choose to do and what I choose to follow. And the beauty of law of attraction is you can follow it to, you know, really any way you want. You know, you don't have to, it's not like a strict, I don't want to say religion, but do you know what I mean? Like it's not a strict rule set of what you can and can't do or what you must do to manifest. It's so personal and so tailorable to your lifestyle, to absolutely everything, that you just shouldn't let people judge you or allow their judgment to, you know, dishearten you from doing it, or, you know, not wanting to do certain things because other people say it's not cool. Well, they're missing out really, aren't they? Because you're the one getting what you want in life. And probably 9 times out of 10 it's probably jealousy anyway, because they can see it works and they just don't want to do it themselves. Number 3 is do daily practices. So this, I would say hands down, is one of the main reasons why I'm able to manifest quickly, successfully, and just magnificently. So for me, daily practices, I would say, is probably my top tip, because without them, I don't feel that you can be in the right vibe. I don't feel that you would be in the vortex as such of higher vibration to manifest these things really quickly to you. So for me, daily practices are so essential. So what I do in the morning, I have spoken about this in another video if you want to go and look into it in more detail, but I wake up and write a list of 10 reasons why I'm grateful. So I say, I am so grateful for blah, 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 because blah, blah, blah. So, and then I read it through and go, thank you, universe, and feel really grateful. So that kickstarts my gratitude off in the morning. I then do EFT with Brad Yates, which I will cover later on in this video. Then I don't really do anything else for the rest of the day, but in the evening, I then use my gratitude rock and like thank the universe for everything that's happened that day. But daily practices are so essential, and I would even class affirmations in that as well. I would, you know, set time to like read through affirmations, even if it's on the toilet. Like that is my hotspot of affirmations. I will like sit on the toilet and just be like, I am bold, I am confident, and it's quite empowering actually. The toilet is a very positive place now. But a gratitude list is 100% vital. Like I would say, if you could only have time to do one thing, a gratitude list is literally such a key to unlocking so much manifestations and positivity and good vibrations. So number 4 is to follow the full moon or new moon cycles. So I did cover this in a couple of videos ago if you want to look at it in more depth, but I would say it's so important to manifest. Like when I do my magic check on the new moon, so I literally just write it out at the new moon. You can find out when these are on YouTube or on Google. Just type in like when's the next new moon. So when I do that and write my magic check for the month, and I also set my intentions, every single month I tick everything off, you know. And I'm not like some weird person like worshipping the moon here. I'm not. Like literally all I do is I just put my crystals out to recharge, and I literally just write a list on a piece of paper of you know, what I want to manifest that month, and write a magic check. And again, I will leave a link in the description box down below to some little lists I follow of practices you can do on the full moon and new moon. Number 5 is get into the vortex. So I haven't actually covered this much, so I probably will do a full-blown video on the vortex. The vortex is a theory created by Abraham Hicks, and which is now recited by Jerry and Esther Hicks. So I came across this quite early on in my law of attraction discovery, and I really liked the idea. Like it sounds quite out there, you know, like getting into the vortex, but literally all it is like you're not actually like getting into some weird black hole. You're just getting into the right vibration. So Brad Yates, who does the EFT, who you all should check out, again that's going to be later on in my top tips, he does a great video of tapping into the vortex of I can never remember what EFT stands for, emotional, oh god, something like that. It's amazing. So I do that video quite a lot, and I guess it's more of a theoretical vortex. It's just, you know, I will link some good videos down below which probably explain it a lot better than I do, but I found that when I'm in the vortex that I manifest so quickly, so perfectly, so effortlessly, and like it just comes so natural. So to be in that place, in that state of high vibration is just so important, and that just comes from like your self-love, your gratitude. You know, the more work you put in, the more you get out of it. And it's so hard, like even now, like my life's got so much busy the last few months, and it's so difficult to keep up with everything and like keep a really good routine. And I found myself like coming out of that like vortex as such, and I'm like, I want to be back in it, because honestly, like once you're in it, all your hard work pays off, and like literally everything just comes into fruition. So number 6 is finally EFT. I've spoken about it so much in this video already, so it feels right to include it. So EFT, again, no idea what it stands for. I should probably Google it, shouldn't I? The main person I follow on YouTube is Brad Yates. I will link his channel down below because he is fantastic. I've done this literally since the beginning of my law of attraction journey, and basically I just recommend it as a top tip because it's so good for getting me like back into the vortex, back into a high vibration, releasing any negativity, releasing anything negative which is blocking me from anything. EFT is so good at like releasing emotions, releasing trapped blockages, like releasing anything you want to, or manifesting anything you want to. Like the money magnet one is so good. Every time I do it, like literally that day something amazing will come in, and like a couple of my friends have done it and the same has happened to them. So it so does work. There's probably some really technical like reasoning behind it, and you may feel you look a little bit stupid doing it as well, but take it from me, I promise it works hands down. Literally, like that is the one thing that is my go-to when I'm feeling like a little off track, or if I ever need like a little boost to pick me up or to release something, or if I'm feeling a little bit negative. EFT with Brad is exactly where I go, and I hands down put it down to my manifestations happening so quickly and so well. Number 7 is to get visuals. So I'm not a massive promoter of visualization, but I do think it's really important, and I do think I probably am doing visualization without realizing. So you really need to like feel it. So like I said about the house in my first tip, you know, imagine that dream house, imagine walking around it, imagine like having the dog you've always wanted running around, the kids running around, the husband like walking around, or like waking up next to him, or you know what I mean. Like really visualize it and really feel it, and feel it as if it's now. And something I get asked a lot is like whether you speak, like what tense you speak in when you're doing your affirmations and when you're like visualizing and stuff like that. And the secret is to literally speak as if it's happened. So if you speak as if it's going to happen, it's always going to happen. So literally imagine like your affirmations in the universe being a giant mirror. So you have to mirror what your life would be like. So money, for instance, you know, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to have a lot of abundance with money, you need to live as if. So you wouldn't be scrimping and scrounging and, you know, not going out because you haven't got money, or saying bad words like, I'm not going to repeat them. But you know, you would be saying like, I'm so wealthy, I'm so rich, I have more money than I need, you know, I have the money to do what I want, I have the money, I have financial freedom, I have money to go on holiday. You would be saying all things like that, and you know, you'd be visualizing yourself going on that holiday, you'd visualize yourself doing everything you can. And it can be really difficult if you don't actually have the means to actively think as if, but you know, like you would be going out and you'd treat yourself to little things because you could, because you had the money. So you can't get in this state of, well, it's going to come to me, so I'm just going to sit around and wait for it to come to me. You have to literally mirror your life as if you already have it. So for instance, for me, like with finding the perfect partner, so how I'm trying to mirror it at the moment is by telling people like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. Obviously they know I'm not, but you know, like I'm saying like, yeah, I got my husband, I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm not going on dating websites, I'm not doing anything, because I wouldn't need to. And they always say it happens when you're not looking anyway, and that is because you are mirroring what your life would be like with a partner. So it's key to really visualize. You don't have to over visualize. Like, some people do it for 20 minutes a day, and I think that's quite excessive. I wouldn't personally want to do that, but you know, every now and again, or when there's a new manifestation or something like that, I will just quickly visualize it. See, I think I do well with feeling like I already have it, not visualizing like I already have it. Like, I like to get into the feeling of already having it and feeling the happiness and the excitement of having it and all of the kind of emotions that come with it, more than visualizing it. And it still seems to work, but I think visualization is such a key as well. And it's great for your vision boards, it's great for everything like that, because you can put pictures up around your house. A vision board is really key as well. And also something which I've heard recently is people carrying around things. So like, for instance, if you wanted to like be an actress, you'd carry a script around with you. If you wanted to be a photographer, you'd carry a camera around with you. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, like, whatever you're trying to manifest, like, people carry objects around with them. And I think that's such an interesting sort of thing. Like, I need to try this. I need to see whether it works or not. But I don't really know what I carry around. Like, a pair of boxers? Like, what would I carry around to manifest my perfect husband? Maybe I need like some Guinness or a 4-leaf clover or something, or a little leprechaun. Yeah, I'm gonna carry around a leprechaun from now on. Let's see if it works. I'll probably just manifest a leprechaun. So number 9 is to meditate and do yoga. So as well as doing sort of like, not mental practices, what's the word? Like, you know, like, as well as doing practices by speaking and writing down, it's good to do practices physically as well. So meditation and yoga may not seem something significant, or you know, like, how can I manifest with yoga? But really you actually do, because it's realigning your energies. Like, I believe it totally realigns your chakras. Like, I'm a big believer of chakras and stuff like that, and it just gets you into a really relaxed, calm state. And like, when you're meditating, you literally just switch off everything, you clear everything, and you allow your like manifestations to be heard by the universe, because your mind's quiet, and you know, you haven't got things rushing around, or you know, your ego's not butting in or like, you know, affecting things. You're literally in such a state of pure calm that the universe can hear you very loudly. And I always like to manifest during meditation. I like to manifest during yoga, just by making affirmations, or you know, like in my meditation, there's loads of guided meditation on YouTube. Give it a little search, it's definitely worth looking into. I don't tend to do a guided meditation. I'm quite lucky, I can just kind of like go into that place really quickly, and what I just do is I just like put things out there. Like, I will kind of visualize, and I think I'm a very visual meditator as well, so I probably do visualize, but I kind of class it as meditation more than just sitting down and visualizing things. Like, I kind of go into that state and then visualize the things I want, and I kind of just imagine them. Like, I put them out into the universe, and I kind of like see them go away from me, if that, so I kind of just like hand it over to the universe, if that makes sense. And that's just a really visual exercise for me. You don't have to be a visual meditator, you can literally just sit there and be calm. And for yoga, like, I owe my weight loss down to that. Like, literally I've gone from a size 14 to a size 10, well, 8 to 10 now. So yoga is a great way to keep fit, great way to keep your mind active and fit and healthy and positive as well. And I like to watch Yoga with Adrene on YouTube, so I will link her down below, because she's got fantastic videos and it's all free. Number 10 is probably, again, one of the most important points out of all of these, is to love yourself. So loving yourself is not egotistical. It's not, you know, we live in a society where it's so frowned upon to love yourself, respect yourself, have confidence in yourself. You know, it's just seen like an ego boost, or you know, people look upon it so negatively when it really doesn't need to be. You know, I love myself, and that's absolutely fine, and that's why I manifest so amazingly, because I am in that place where I do love myself. And that's something I've struggled with for so many years. Like, I haven't loved myself in so many years. Now I do. Like, my confidence is beaming, like even my skin's got better. So much in my life has got better from just loving myself and gaining that respect for myself I never had. So, you know, it's not about like loving the way you, well, obviously you need to love the way you look, but you know what I mean? It's not like a selfish thing of, oh God, I'm so pretty. It's not like that. It's kind of, you know, I love myself for who I am. I love myself for where I am right now. I love myself for all the decisions I make. I love myself for, you know, guiding me. Like, you just, you know, yourself is what does everything. You know, like, myself is the reason why I have amazing businesses that are doing incredibly well. I'm able to help so many people every single day, and you know, that's down to me, like little old me. So you've got to like give yourself that gratitude and give yourself that real recognition of like, you've done good, girl. Like, you've got yourself through everything. Like, no one else has got you through it. You've got yourself through this. Like, feel your empowerment, feel your own self-power. And the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne has so many great practices in there for self-love, and some great little exercises that just really help build your self-love and build your confidence and build your respect up. Because, you know, like, I had none when I started this, and you know, as soon as I learned how to love myself, it was so simple and so easy for manifestations to come through, and some really positive stuff and positive people to come into my life. So it can only benefit you, and it's so important that you do that, because if you're not loving yourself and respecting yourself and giving yourself the credit that you deserve, how can you expect the universe to bring you what you want? And number 11 is to share the love. So introduce the law of attraction to your friends. Like, if you're like me, I bang on about it all the blooming time. So my friends have no choice but to like listen to it. And surprisingly, like, a lot of the friends I've manifested into my life all do it anyway, which I find hilarious. So everybody does it around me, which is a real big benefit. I think my parents are probably the only people who don't like actively do it. But you know, even since I've kind of shared my experiences and they can see that it's worked, you know, they believe in it, they want to do it. But I think it's important to share it. You know, like, this message is so easy, and you know, I'm able to share my experiences and my successes with all you guys to such a large platform. And like, if we share that message on to more and more people, the more people it's going to help, the more people who are going to change their lives around, the more people who are probably going to be like saved from, you know, whatever it is, whether it's mental health or, you know, like situations in their lives, because it certainly saved me. And the more people who can just live so much better than what they're doing now, and helping more people. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys already probably do it anyway, because when something works, if you're like me, I just tell everybody. But yeah, I think that we should all do our bit to help one another and to share the message, share the love, share the positivity. And another real great thing about it is when I'm, you know, having a down day, or I'm just having an off day, or something's like peed me off, you know, having those positive friends around me really helps, because they instantly like release me of like whatever negativity it is. Like, they're real good confidence boost. They're so positive and so loving that I'm just able to like snap straight out of it and go right back to my positive state. So I think by kind of like helping your friends become positive, and your family and people around you, it actually helps you as well, because then you're in such a little positive bubble of people who are happy and like positive and nice people, that it just makes life so much easier and so much better. And I feel so much more grateful and blessed that I have people around me who are so positive and who also do the same, and like, we can all learn off one another and help each other manifest. And it's actually quite funny, because my friend Selena, she's actually like asked for stuff, and like, I've made her manifestation happen. And like, when she tells me that, I'm like, oh my god, that's so weird. Like, oh, the universe, oh, like, it's so weird. Like, for instance, this is like a really creepy example. So I was thinking of what to get her for Christmas. She's just had a little baby, and I was like, I just don't know what to get her for Christmas. Like, because her birthday was like quite soon before Christmas, so I'd kind of got her everything she'd asked for, and I was like, I have no idea. So I was just sat there thinking like, what on earth can I get her? And then in my mind just came this like visual of a rocking chair, like a little, you know, like what you have in nurseries, like where mums will feed on a little rocking chair. So I just thought, I'm gonna get her a rocking chair. Like, I thought that's such a cute idea. They've just moved into their new house, so I'm gonna get them a rocking chair. And turns out she'd been asking the universe for one, so that was funny. And there was also another instance where that happened with light boxes. So I use light boxes for my filming, and I ordered some off eBay, and I thought I needed two, but I only actually needed one because it's so bright. So I said to her, I was like, well, you want to get into YouTube, do you want one of my light boxes? Like, you know, just give me half the money, like, you know, do you want one? Otherwise I've just got one sitting around. And she was like, oh, stop, like I've literally been asking for one all morning. I was like, oh, this is weird now. Like, I love when it happens to me, but when I'm making other people's manifestations happen, I'm just like, oh God, this is weird. So thank you guys for watching my video. I hope this has really helped you with some great tips and advice on how to like make your manifestations happen quicker and to get into the fantastic vibe you need to be in to manifest. So if you didn't get the message from earlier on, I will be doing videos every Tuesday and Friday now at 6 PM. So my next video will be out on Friday. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this video. I appreciate all your views and likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. And leave me a comment in the comments down below, because I reply to all of them and I love speaking to you guys. And tell me what you've been manifesting recently, and if you've got any top tips that I've missed out, because I'm sure that everybody would appreciate to learn off one another. So I will see you in my next video, which will be, I can't say next week, literally it's become like a little script for me now. I just reel it off and then I'm like, whoa, my next video isn't next week, it's Friday. So my next video will be on Friday, and then my next one after that will be on Tuesday next week. So I hope you all have a fabulous week, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in my next video. Lots of love.